Hello there, thank you for staying with us and welcome to Face Up on Channels Television. I'm Neota Igbe, and it's good to know that you're out there. Now, this is one matter that everybody waited to hear or to see how it was going to turn out. After May 29, the next best thing the entire country and those that are friends of Nigeria were hoping to hear is a list of those that are going to make up the cabinet. The president at different fora was asked a question and he gave his answers and promised that by September the list was going to come out. The list was going to go to the Senate. That list has gone to the Senate, and this week the Senate president read out that list. Since a few seconds after he finished reading out that list, multiple reactions, diverse reactions, some excited reactions, some sober, and some withdrawn. But the question that some people were asking is this what was being waited for, or is there still more to come? Is the list worth waiting for? Many have argued. Let me see if I can pick out some of the points that some people have raised. They have said, now that the announcement has come forward, was it worth the wait? That's the question. Do Nigerians have any reason to be worried about the names aligning with the president's continued drive against corruption, especially since some of those names have been tainted in one way or the other? Stop. No man is guilty until proven so. So until then, he is innocent. So there's strictly allegations. But besides that, some others have talked about the fact that these men have been there and there is no surprise or nothing new in that list. Some have said they were looking for surprises, but they didn't get them. Today, I had an argument with a colleague who said that what Nigeria needs now is experience, and these men come with plenty of experience to help move Nigeria to the next level, a better place. I asked the question, the ministerial list, is it worth the wait? That's what we're going to look at today. And I have as usual, two people in the studio. Ms. Nena Wana is a rights activist. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you. Good evening.
And Charles Ideho is a journalist and public affairs analyst. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you, and then thank you too.
All right, gentlemen, quickly before we go on a quick break, what's your position? Is it worth the wait?
Definitely not.
All right, thank you.
I'm happy that it came at last, and I'm happy about it. It's worth the wait.
All right, thank you. We'll take a moment and we'll come back. But you can also be a part of the conversation. We already have comments coming in on our Twitter handle at Neotaigwe or at FaceOff today. And if it's longer than 140 characters, send your mail to faceoff@channelstv.com. Please keep it short and precise so that we can quickly read them out and move on. And we'll be back in a moment. Don't go away. Oh yes, the comments have started coming in. Let me see if I can just take a few of them. Someone says, Emmanuel Bras Yaji says, when has age become a barrier to serving Nigeria? He says, both parties have no ideology just like most Nigerians. That's Emmanuel Yaji. Patrick Ogora says, I should be happy that Audogbe is returning as a minister 25 years after Kai. And he says, from a country that preaches discipline or anti-corruption, except if you're saying that what you see in PDP, you see in APC. That's coming from Patrick Ogora. But Lord Akin says, this is the first time I'm taking tweets at the beginning of the program, but there are quite a number. The list is not new to Nigerians. They should have been in office as far back as May 29th. Martin Lard says, we were expecting saints. Okay, these are some of the tweets I can take right now. So let's come back into the studio and hear from our guests. So who wants to go first?
No, she said she doesn't... she's not happy with the list, so let's ask her why she's not happy with the list.
Okay, where do I start? On a general term, all the faces are familiar. For a 4-month wait, going through brimstone and fire to give me a blameless list, and that's supposed to be one? I don't think so. There are too many common faces there. Too many of them with tainted characters allegations, like you said, but why has it not been investigated? They should be investigated. And I'm hoping that the Senate will do a thorough investigation on these individuals before confirming them.
You see, I think the sad part of the whole thing is that I don't know why Nigerians will like to convict people based on media reports. The people she said have tainted, I mean, they have tainted, or I say people with tainted characters or something. The question I ask is that, have they been proven guilty in court? The answer is no. And then she's also saying that they are familiar people. Of course, they are familiar because they are Nigerians. If they had come from Afghanistan, for instance, they'll go, okay, these are faces you've not seen before. But I'm saying that based on the list I have seen, these people are credible. They are people who have been tested and they have performed credibly. I mean, take a look at, for instance, Governor Fashola, for instance, now. His development in Lagos was benchmark for everything in Nigeria. You want to develop your state, you need to go to Lagos and understudy Lagos. Is there Mechi who turned public schools into El Dorado that even almost sent a private school out of business? These are people who have been tested, and I believe that they have what it takes to drive the economy. They have what it takes to move Nigeria to the next level.
And that's your yardstick.
Yes, that's part of it.
Fashola, Lagos State.
Yes.
Amechi.
Rivers.
Good. And the people of Rivers State have not given him a scorecard of pass mark.
Also media. That's also based on media.
It is not media.
It is media. Because we also see...
I have read with documents photocopied, circulated in the media.
By propagandas?
No. Where did they get the copies? Did he deny them?
Propaganda.
Them?
Who?
He did.
No, look, I think it is the court. It's the court that's supposed to find somebody guilty, not the media. That's what we always do in Nigeria.
We're talking general now. And I'm coming to be particular with women. As far as I'm concerned, that's a sheer discrimination on women.